This is Ferg's Kitchen, and tonight we're making spaghetti aglio e olio. Aglio e olio. Aglio e olio? Ah, that's good enough. What's up, guys? So first off, we're gonna pour ourselves a beverage. This pasta takes very little time to make, so it's best to prepare everything beforehand. This is everything else we're gonna need to make the dish. We're gonna need extra virgin olive oil, garlic, red pepper flakes, flat leaf or Italian parsley, spaghetti, and salt. I didn't put the salt out because it's just to season the pasta water and you should all have salt. First off, we're just going to open up the garlic and take off 3 cloves. You can use as much as you want, but I find 1 clove per person works. I'm assuming you all know how to do this, so I'm just going to skip over it. If you don't know how to cut the garlic, just cut both tips off, then down the center, and the skin should just pop off. Next, you're gonna want to remove this little cord because it apparently gives you heartburn. Go in with the tip of your knife and pop it out. Just remove that from all of the garlic. Next, you're gonna slice your garlic as thin as you possibly can. It's okay if you have to go a bit slower to do this. We don't want anyone cutting their fingers off. We're looking for paper thin garlic slices that almost melt in the oil, but it's okay if they end up being a bit thicker. You should have something similar to this at the end. Next up is the parsley. Remove all of the larger stems until you have about a half a cup or a large handful of loose leaves. Then we're going to roll them up onto each other and start chopping. You want to get these as fine as you can so you don't end up with big chunks of parsley in your mouth. I'd also recommend putting a damp piece of paper towel under your cutting board so it doesn't slip around like mine. Salt your pasta water until it tastes like the sea. You want to make sure you add enough salt because this is the only salt that's going into the whole dish. Get that onto a burner and bring it up to a boil. While we're waiting for the water to boil, we're going to start simmering the garlic and chili flakes. In a room temperature pan, add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, all of your garlic, and about a teaspoon of chili flakes. Bring that up to a simmer and stir consistently until the garlic begins to turn blonde. We're just trying to slowly infuse the oil with the other flavors. Be careful not to overcook your garlic. Once it turns a golden brown color, it becomes overcooked and bitter, so keep an eye on it. Add your pasta to the boiling water and cook for a little under half of the recommended time. I cooked mine for 4 minutes. If your garlic finishes before your pasta, just take it off the heat. Once your pasta is ready, turn the burner back on and add it directly into the pan with your oil. It's best to add a bit of pasta water in first so it doesn't sear when you throw it into the pan. Learn from my mistakes. You want to vigorously move the pasta around while you finish cooking it. This will help the starch from the pasta water emulsify with the fat from the olive oil. And that's what's going to give us that cream-like sauce. Once you notice most of the water has been soaked up by the pasta, add another small ladle of pasta water in. Continue doing this until your pasta is cooked to your liking. I like mine al dente, but to each their own. To check your pasta doneness, just grab a piece and eat it. It's really the only way to accurately check. Once you're finished cooking the pasta, you should see that there's no oil sitting at the bottom of the pan. If there is, it just means that you either used too much oil or there wasn't enough starch to emulsify with to make that creamy texture. Take your pan off the heat, add your parsley, and mix everything up. Plate this bad boy up by grabbing a bunch with your tongs and slowly lowering it into the bowl while turning the bowl with your other hand. Garnish with some red pepper chili flakes, and you're ready to eat. A super classic, cheap pasta dish that anyone can make. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, and if you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button. If you guys have a favorite pasta dish, let me know in the comments, and I will make it if I know how, and if I don't know how to make it, I will research it, and then I will make it for you. Cheers, guys.